Pardon? You have bigger things to worry about than how I think. The GNU is a very caring government. The GNU is thriving. The ones that said the GNU will not last, they have entered divorce. What you see here is a divorce.
Point of order. Order, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Minister, just take your seat for a moment. Just take your seat for a moment, please. I have a point of order. Honorable
Mr. Speaker,
Minister, please just take your seat for a moment. Honorable Reddy, why are you rising?
Mr. Speaker, I wasn't sure whether that was a TikTok performance, but the rules say you cannot mislead the House. There is no GNU in this House. The member is using the word GNU incorrectly,
Honorable Reddy,
misleading this House.
Honorable Reddy, if you stood and said the minister must stay relevant to the question, I could have listened to you, but that's a point of argument. Honorable Minister, were you done answering the question?
No. I want to ask. You can't have problems in your marriage and then you speak about other people's marriage. Our marriage is intact. We differ like couples.
Order.
Honorable Minister, just take your seat again,
There's
please.
no progressive caucus.
Honorable Minister, please take your seat for a moment.
Sit down.
Honorable Member.
You should have rotten in jail.
House Chair, I think you have to be fair to all of us. Just like DSG Honorable Mkhalipi said, ministers must answer questions. When it's irrelevant and frivolous, it must be stopped. Don't subject us to that mediocre called an answer. We are not part of it.
Thank you.
Divorce and marriages have nothing to do with the initial question.
Yeah.
What we want is government at work and consistency, not some mediocre answer that we have received here.
Thank you. Honorable Minister, there's still 37 seconds left, but I sustain that point of order.
Okay.
Ministers, let me just finish. Ministers must, in answering the questions, deal with the topic of the question. Politics is not to be part of the answers to the question. If you want to add to the substance of the answer to the original question, you may do so, but please refrain from now entering into the fray of politics.
Speaker.
That's the problem.
I was very
Honorable Mahotwe. Honorable Mahotwe, on the virtual platform.
No. I was busy answering, and then they were having this frivolous point of orders.
We are still waiting on
But allow me, Speaker, while I'm on the floor. There's an issue I just for 10 seconds need to deal with here. This bandit. Every time they say, this, let me speak.
Order, Speaker. Order.
Answer.
Order.
This is why Floyd left.
Okay,
Not the
Minister.
president now.
Honorable Minister.
So, Speaker, allow me to say one thing. Every time.
Chair,
Honorable
is
Minister,
contesting your ruling.
Unfortunately, your time has now run out.
Honorable Minister is contesting your ruling. Salapans, Chief. Salapans.
Thank you, Honorable
His time is
Minister.
up.
You may take your seat.
Say, this guy.
Salapans, Chief. Sit down.
Can you sit down now? Sit down,
Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister, please take your seat now. Thank you.
I listen to you.
Thank
Not
you.
to the divorced couple.
Thank
I
you.
listen to you.
Order, honorable members. Honorable Mahotwe on the virtual platform. Honorable Mahotwe on the virtual platform. All of us heard you unmute and refer to the minister as a bandit, which is not a respectful way in which to refer to the minister. Please unmute and withdraw that remark.
House Chair, did you hear me call the minister's name?
Honorable member,
I'm asking you, did you hear me call the minister's name?
we've all heard you call the minister a bandit.
Yes, I
Please
said
withdraw.
Mapantiti. I said Mapantiti, House Chair. Did I refer to the minister?
Honorable Mahotwe, withdraw that remark.
I will never. Mapantiti. I will never withdraw Mapantiti. I never
Honorable
said
Mahotwe,
anyone
I'm going to give you a
Mapantiti. I
last
said
opportunity to
Mapantiti.
withdraw the remark. Otherwise, I'm going to order that you be removed from the
House
virtual
Chair, if
platform.
the shoe fit, he must wear it.
On a
I
point
said
of order,
Mapantiti.
Chair.
That's the problem of bringing Mapantiti here.
On a point of order.
Honorable Mahotwe, are you
On a point
withdrawing?
of order, Chair.
I'm first dealing with this.
You are out of order. On a point of order. You are out of order.
Yeah, Honorable Malema, I will come to you just now. Technical staff, it would seem the Honorable Mahotwe is refusing to withdraw. Please remove her from the virtual platform. Honorable Malema, did you want to raise a point of order?
No, but what you did is wrong because there's nothing wrong Honorable Maudre did. Motowe ke lepantiti, and he knows that. Ke lepantiti. And you to refer to him as lepantiti is not untruthful. It's not vulgar. That's what he is. And Eliana wa bolela hore ke ena lepantiti.
Honorable
We're
Malema.
proud to wa lepantiti.
Honorable Malema, you have now also referred to the minister in a disrespectful manner. Our rules clearly say that we are to refer to one another in a respectful manner. Please withdraw that.
Ministera lepantiti la ministera.
Honorable Malema, I'm going to give you another opportunity to withdraw.
Lepantiti ke lebitso ke ministera lepantiti.
Okay. Honorable Malema, are you not
Ke
withdrawing?
lepantiti. That's what
Okay.
it is.
Please remove the Honorable Malema from the virtual platform.
Chairperson,
Honorable Dlamini, are you raising on a new point?
no, I'm raising on the same point. I see the way you are treating our members. First, Honorable Mahotwe,
Order.
I address you.
Honorable Dlamini, just please hold on.
No,
Honorable
I'm saying,
Dlamini,
Chair.
please continue.
No, I'm raising on the issue of how are you ill-treating the members here when they are speaking on issues that are affect. So how should they address, or maybe you don't understand, it's a prisoner, someone who is self-sentenced.
Thank
and
you,
that is a
Honorable
fact.
Dlamini.
So why
I hear
is
your
that an
point.
issue
I've
now?
made my rulings. I've made my rulings, and you're welcome to take it to the Rules Committee and to write to the Speaker. Honorable members, we'll continue now.
Don't do something wrong. These members that you have removed now
Honorable
from
Dlamini, we're not going
this
to
platform, what's going to happen?
relitigate
Because
the
they
whole
must
matter.
exercise their right as members of parliament. What should happen now? Can
Thank
you
you.
speak to your
As the
team there
Chief
to bring
Whip,
them back so that
as
they
the
can
Chief
continue
Whip, you
doing
will
back that they
know.
were
Thank
that
you,
they
Honorable
elected to
Dlamini.
do
As the
here?
Chief Whip of the EFF, you will know that if you're aggrieved with my ruling, you can take it to the Rules Committee
Yeah,
as well as write to the Speaker. Thank you.
Yeah, but can you bring the members
The
back to the
first
platform?
supplementary question, please mute the Honorable Dlamini now. The first supplementary question will be asked by the Honorable Mtetwa.
Thank you.
I've concluded on that matter.
Thank you, Speaker.
I've already ruled on that matter, honorable members. I'm not going to entertain any further points of order on that issue.
Wait.
If it is on another matter, you're welcome to proceed. If it's on the matter I've made my ruling on, we're not continuing on that.
Going to intimidate us.
Honorable member, I'm just following the
In
rules.
terms of Rule 69, you, Chair, we are going to take your rulings to the appropriate platform
Thank you.
because all your rulings are wrong, unfair and uninformed.
Thank you. Honorable Mtetwa, do you have a follow-up?
Thank you, Chair. I don't know, maybe, no, let me not go there. The minister did not answer my questions. Unfortunately, he wasted our time here with all these other issues that are not relating to the question. My question was that what criteria did they follow to determine the amounts that were given to different individuals? He did not respond. But be that as it may, I'm not disappointed. What kind of transgressions were committed in the process of distributing the funds? And were there any consequences for those who committed such? And if not, why is the management or executive management still the same at the department? Since they are the very management that must now take responsibility of holding those that they didn't even want to hold accountable now. What are you going to do? How are you going to run that accountability process? Thanks, Chair.
Thank you. Honorable Minister, before you take the floor, let me just ask you as well. There's now a reminder to you that one part of the original question was not answered and a very specific substantive follow-up. Please, in your response, also stick to addressing those issues. Thank you.
All right. I think we must be fair. We were not caught out. We investigate, we exposed the names to the public. After you show the public, you wait for people to come back and say, we didn't get money. Now we are at that part. After we willingly published the names, we then got information. We are now in the stage of going to investigate. So what we've done, we realized there's no panel to investigate at the department. We then went public and we called on people to apply to be part of the legal panel so that we can investigate. The panel is closing in a few days. Then they will adjudicate and then appoint lawyer firms, then we'll have our own legal panel. That legal panel will then investigate that which the Honorable wanted us to investigate. And that which we see is corruption and needs further investigation. But we just can't come and cast aspersions of people and remove people without proper evidence against those people. We live in a country with laws. And you can't just come in and say, because you were there when something wrong happened, that you were party of that wrong. It can't be. It shouldn't be. And it will never be.
Thank you. The second supplementary question will be asked by the Honorable Molotsane. The Honorable Molotsane. If not present, then we move on.
Thank you, Chair.
Oh, thank you. Proceed.
Yes. I just want to ask the question to the Minister. How was the department action feedback from artists and creatives to inform future strategies or policy to provide support during crises such as the COVID-19 pandemic?
Thank you. The Honorable the Minister.
What we've done last week, we called all the creatives, we called the artists, and we had what we call a boss barat. In that boss barat, we listened to them, because in South Africa, the artists are not organized. While in sport, the sporting federations are extremely organized. We have now reached consensus amongst us all that they will then organize themselves per sector. And that sector will then tell us how we should deal with them as a sector. Usually you had musicians speaking for choral musicians, speaking for everyone, speaking for publishers. But what we've done now, we've got 52 different sectors. poetry, you have choral music, you have publishers, you have writers, you have script writers, filmmakers. These people are now for the first time organized. And the boss Barat was very positive. Everybody was happy. They even said that they feel very positive about the GNU. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The third supplementary question will be asked by the Honorable Jacobs.
Honorable Chairperson, you will agree that there's all sorts of different name calling that just took place in the House. But the only type of theft that I saw in this House today is how time was being taken away from discussing serious matters that matter to the Republic of South Africa. Now, Honorable Minister, I want to ask you, you are aware and you will agree with me that the process when it came to distributing the funds for artists during COVID was cement fuss and bunk fuss with corruption. So I want to ask you, to what extent are you satisfied with how these funds were distributed and to whom they were distributed?
The Honorable the Minister.
As I've said now, I came there, we published the names. Some people made allegations. I can't agree with the honorable member and say this person, if there was a pact of corruption. No, I don't even think there was a pact of corruption. We are still busy with the process now, as I said previously, that we have a panel. And when the panel will then investigate, I am not an investigator. I'm not going to call people corrupt without people having evidence. A lot of the artists are very happy with the work that the previous minister did by helping them during the darkest hour. So you can't cast aspersions. You see, tomorrow then when I answer you, you're going to say, I don't answer you. Now you are busy with me. But while I'm on the floor, honorable member, please allow me to say just one thing in my time. I don't mind. I want to make it clear here. I don't mind you calling me. I've got two parts. One part, I don't mind you calling me a bandit. But I want to make you aware of one thing here in the Western Cape. My name was there, Gayton Mckenzie. Your name was there, EFF, in the Western Cape. People looked at your name, but people decided.
Yeah, Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister.
We vote for them.
Honorable Minister.
What government you got here?
Yeah.
They went back.
Honorable Minister, no.
To vote for the bandit.
Honorable Minister, please take your seat. Honorable Minister, there will be an order, honorable members. There will be another opportunity for voters everywhere to look at the ballot, and by that time, let's campaign then. Honorable members, the last supplementary question will be asked by. Okay, honorable member.
House Chair, are you not going to address Rule 69 to this member who does not know and respect the rules of the House?
Yeah.
Because his grossly misconduct is not going to be tolerable anymore. And we're going to act on it.
Thank you, honorable member. Yes.
Yeah, his conduct is far much out of line. And you are not calling it into order. By now, he has repeatedly done the same thing.
Yeah.
And you have not chased him out of the House. He has not done it once. He has not done it twice.
Yeah. Thank you, honorable member. I've asked the minister to take his seat.
Him out of the House.
I've asked the minister to take his seat and he complied. Thank you. The last supplementary question will be asked by the honorable Souls.
Chair.
Honorable Dlamini on the virtual platform.
You know, Chair, we have been very nice with you, and we're asking you to conduct this House in an orderly manner. Because this abuse that we're getting from Mr. Gayton, we're not going to accept it. And we are sitting there, we're not doing anything. We're asking you to drain on Mr. Gayton. He must focus on the work that he's supposed to do and respond to questions that have been asked by honorable members.
Yeah.
And even now, he stands there, he says to you, I don't mind being called a bandindi. Instead of acknowledging now and saying, actually, I removed the EFF leadership on the facts because it's confirming it.
Okay.
But we have removed the EFF leadership that is supposed to be doing its work here.
Thank you,
And we are,
Honorable.
and we are not.
Thank you, Honorable
correcting that
Dlamini.
because that statement of
I have
the
dealt-
word of a Pantindi is going to remain. He is a Pantindi, he has confirmed it. It's going to remain throughout this term, and it gets done. So you must put it on your note so that you
Thank
don't
you.
remove,
My ruling
don't
has
make that
stand.
mistakes anymore on the way forward.
Honorable
when you are
Dlamini,
conducting
thank
the
you.
business of this house.
The Honorable
Chair.
Member of the MK.
Chairman. On a point of consistency and fairness, I would then propose that you bring Honorable TG of the EFF based on the fact that you are not taking action
No.
on the other member. who
Yeah.
is
No, thank
with
you,
the
Honorable
minister.
Member. We've dealt with that
his
matter.
utterances.
Those
Chair-
members were removed because they refused to obey an order. The minister
Chairperson,
obeyed the direction of the chair.
Chairperson, the
Thank you.
minister confirmed the word Pantint and you've removed a member from the platform.
Yeah.
You should find it unfair and inconsistent in your ruling. So take
Honorable
action that
members.
will assist the house
Honorable
and
members.
sustain order of the house. Yeah, that's what you are
I've
requesting.
made my ruling and those members were removed because they
If I was to refer to the
obey the
ruling of the
ruling.
Pantint, what kind of action are you going to take?
Honorable members, all of you, the rules also say that while the chair is addressing the house, nobody else is to speak.
But you must be consistent
but-
with your ruling.
House Chair.
But Chair,
House Chair.
Honorable
Chair,
members,
let's
continue
just
with
say
the
something
question
right now.
session.
House
Honorable
Chair.
members. Thank you, honorable members. Let's continue with the question session. The
House
last
Chair.
supplementary question is that of the honorable souls.
Chair, how do you say let us continue when we're raising issues of this house?
Yeah.
Honorable
How do
Dlamini,
you
I've
put so much
already,
arrogance and say, let's continue?
I've
Hello,
already
hello, hello.
reacted. Thank you, Honorable Dlamini. I've already reacted by indicating that I did intervene when the minister again abused
No,
the
but
platform.
House
to
Chair, you
No,
are
he did not.
biased.
But
He did
You are
not.
But we are
biased in
talking
your
to the
Minister-
rulings.
members that are not here.
Obey the direction of the
House Chair,
chair.
you are biased in your rulings.
Honorable
You
members,
should be
thank you.
removed in that seat.
You
Can
are
you
eating
please
into
bring
other
the-
members' opportunity to
you
ask
are
questions.
biased in
now.
your
Honorable
rulings.
House Chair,
You
can
must
you
allow
please
How
bring
can you
the
allow a
honorable
minister
members that
Chair,
we have removed
Chair,
from
like
this
how
one
you
Chair.
remove
platform?
our members.
You must
Can
be
you
removed
please bring
there,
back
House
the
Chair.
two members that you
Bring
removed
back
from
our
virtual
members.
platform? That's
Yeah.
what we
Bring
are
back.
asking.
Thank
That's
you.
what we are saying to you.
How?
Honorable House
members,
Chair.
if that is
Listen to you when
something
you're
new
not
you
Honorable
want to
House
raise.
Chair.
House Chair, you are
Honorable House
incompetent.
Chair.
You don't know the rules.
Kindly
You
bring
should leave
Honorable
the chair,
Malembe
House
and
Chair.
Honorable
You are
Mawute back
incompetent.
in the
Our
meeting.
members.
You bring this thing to yourself.
House Chair, you should leave the chair. You are incompetent.
Honorable members, I will state one last time that when I said to the minister he must take his seat and refrain from continuing, he followed the direction of the chair. We will now continue with the question session.
Chair, you must just learn to
House
listen on
Chair,
what you are raising.
can you please
I was
recognize
saying
us?
to you, the
What's wrong
minister
with
has
you?
confirmed that is a Pandinti.
Oh.
You made a wrong ruling. Just correct it by bringing
Order.
the president of the EFF.
Honorable
and the-
Dlamini, you can't just
It's a
Finish and
simple
plan.
request. It's a simple request. Why can't you just listen? It's a
Honorable
simple
Dlamini.
request. Made a mistake by helping you. Let's bring them back so that they can continue with their work.
Thank you,
Otherwise,
Honorable
It has been
Dlamini.
confirmed right in front of you.
There's still 10 minutes left for the minister to ask some further questions.
No, leave that. I'm talking of the mistake that you've made by removing the leadership of the EFF wrongly. Let's correct it now, Chair. Just leave the arrogance and that thing that you're
Honorable
chairperson.
members.
Sometimes just listen to people.
Exactly. They are
Just,
not
just,
very biased.
just
We should
accept
be
you've made a,
removed in that chair.
you've made a
A
mistake.
mistake.
You've made a
Honorable
mistake.
members, let's
bring them back.
continue.
Continue
Thank
to
you.
what, Chair, when
Honorable
you won't
Souls, did I
acknowledge
have
that you
a
made a
follow-up?
mistake.
Please continue.
You don't want to acknowledge that you
Honorable
made a
Dlamini,
mistake.
please mute now.
Very inconsistent on your.
Honorable member, that's not a new point of order. That argument has been raised.
Listen. I'm not yet there. Chairperson, you remove our members, stating that they called the name Bandit. The minister himself stood up and said that I'm bandit. Can you please remove the minister from the house? You remove the
Honorable member,
house, Chairperson.
please take your seat.
People is removed.
Chairperson.
CEO of the EFF is removed. The president is removed because
Honorable member,
of the name.
please now take your seat.
The minister be removed from the house as well.
Please take your seat.
I'm requesting you patiently.
Honorable member, if you don't take your seat now, I'm going to ask you to leave the chamber. Honorable members. Honorable
Chair.
members.
Chairperson.
Firstly, that's not
No,
a new
Chairperson, let's
point of
listen to each
order.
other. Chair.
Honorable
Chairperson.
Dlamini, I'm on the floor. Please mute the Honorable Dlamini. That's not a new point of order.
Honorable
It's a
Chair.
revisitation of the old points of order. I've dealt with that.
How?
Rule
How do you deal with it?
92(8) very clearly says, honorable members, that no member may raise a point of order again or a similar point of order if the presiding officer ruled that that point of order has been dealt with. I've indicated to you that you can take your unhappiness to the Rules Committee and to the Speaker.
Chairperson.
We are now proceeding with a question session. I will not
Chairperson.
deal with any further points of order on this issue.
I raised
Chair,
my
it's
hand.
a different order, Chair. It's a different point, Chair.
Honorable member, please
Chairperson.
assist us by allowing us to continue. You can take the matter to the Rules Committee.
No, on a different
No,
point, Chair.
Chairperson. No,
My
no, no,
hand
no,
is
no.
up.
No.
I raised my hand, Honorable Chair.
Chair, you are extremely wrong now. What do you mean that
Is it
every
a
point of
new
order that has
matter,
been raised
Honorable Dlamini?
it must be taken somewhere? What do you mean? Because the members are saying are raising a different point of order. So you've suspended all the rules of this house now. They must be taken to the Rules Committee. What nonsense is that now?
Honorable Dlamini, that's indeed what the
taught you
rules
that
say.
now? Where did you
Thank
learn
you.
that?
Please mute all members on the virtual platform.
My
Chair,
hand
I'm
is
rising
up.
on a different issue.
Please
I'm rising
assist
on a
us by
different
I've
muting
raised
those
my
members.
hand, Honorable
Chair,
Chair.
Honorable Souls, you have the last opportunity for a follow-up question.
Chairperson, I'm rising on a
I've
different
raised
issue.
my hand, House Chair.
Your arrogance is going to deal with you, Chair.
I've
Chair.
raised my
Too
hand,
arrogant.
Honorable
You
Chair. It's
want to run
Honorable
this house like
Managa.
your own household.
Chair, Honorable Plose, I'm rising on a different issue, Chair.
Honorable members, if it's not a different issue, then I'm going to order your removal from the virtual platform.
Chair, two things, Chair. And we beg for your patience. So one, I want to hear what your ruling is in terms of removing members from a platform using the name Pantindi, but the minister has confirmed that it's Pantindi. You must tell us what is your ruling on that. That's one. And number two, we are calling for your consistency, Chair. We are saying if you remove our members for using the word Pantindi, it's either you bring them back because you've made a wrong ruling or you remove the minister. So tell us what is your ruling on that.
Yeah.
So that we
Honorable-
move with this house because we want
Honorable
to know what
member,
is your ruling.
that's
We don't know what your
indeed
ruling
not a
is.
new point of order.
It
So
is
please
a
stand
new
down.
point of order, Chair.
I've given my point
It's
of
a new
order.
point
Please,
of
I'm
order.
asking you what
please
is your...
remove
It's
that
a
member.
simple thing. It's either you bring them back or you remove your
Please
minister.
also remove that honorable member who's now disrupting proceedings.
You're now abusing your power
Please mute the
now.
virtual
I've
platform.
raised my
Use of
hand, Honorable
power.
Chair.
The
House
members
Chair, my
are
hand
just
is up.
asking.
Point of order,
Thank you very
Chairperson.
much, Honorable House Chairperson. I stand on Rule 69, which says gross disorderly conduct. Some members, Honorable House Chairperson, have violated this rule. And Rule 66 also states that a member must not be interrupted while on the floor. Also, I'm on Rule 82. Reference to a member in a respectful terms. So all these rules have been violated, Honorable House Chairperson, by the EFF members. So, Honorable House Chairperson, The order on the question paper today is questions to
The cockroach
the.
violated it.
So, Honorable, I want to plead with yourself, Honorable House Chairperson.
But how
that
do we
when
expect
that
us to
time
respect the House when you are being
question
insulted here?
comes to an end, you agenda,
Chairperson.
you don't extend the question session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, honorable members.
Chairperson, on a point of order, I raise my
Point of
hand.
order, Chairperson. Point of order, Chairperson.
Honorable
Chairperson, on a point of order, I raise my hand.
Honorable
Point
members.
of order, Chairperson.
Order.
Can you allow me to raise my point of order, please?
Order.
Can you allow me to raise my point of order?
Honorable members, the time for this question session has run out.
He was ran out before you do this. Can you allow me to
House
raise
Chair.
a point of order?
Gayton called people here cockroaches. You are going to allow him to say that?
Can you allow me to raise point of order?
This has not been a dignified exercise. The time has run out.
Chairperson.
We request.
Chairperson. We've raised our hands on point
No,
of
I'm not going
order.
to allow that.
No, Chairperson, as if you don't hear.
Chairperson, we've raised our hands on point of order.
Chairperson, allow me
We've
to raise
raised
my
our
point of
hands on
order.
the point of order.
There is one thing that you don't understand, Chairperson, as I'm looking at you, that you got only 2 houses to raise one point of order. And then this one, you run it different. This is not your house, it's our house. You have to run this house according to the rules. Can you allow us to raise our orders?
Order.
And don't run us like that. Can you allow us to practice our right in this house? And leave that thing.
Honorable members.
Chairperson, on a point of order.
Chairperson.
Honorable members, unless it's a new point of order, I'm not going to entertain it.
You don't know what is new.
Chairperson, until you hear us, you don't know what the point of
All
order
orders to
is.
you are the same.
But you must rule on Gayton calling people
I've
cockroaches.
raised my hand on a point of order, Chairperson.
Gayton just called people cockroaches and you didn't say anything.
I didn't hear that.
You must ask Gayton, stop being weak, stop being a card.
Chairperson, are you going to
Bring
follow
back
the
the
rules
president
and allow
and the
us to
TG
raise
in
the
the
point
meeting?
of
That's what
order?
we are asking.
I've raised my
We're
hand
not
for
going
a
to be
point of
insulted
order.
Please
I
mute
expect
the
to be
words of
recognized,
platform.
Chairperson.
Can you recognize me, Chair?
him.
There you
Chairperson, you have recognized me.
Yes. Honorable Marais, I've recognized you.
Thank you so much. I just want to bring it to your attention that this minister is calling us cockroaches with Malema.
Okay.
So this most useless one is calling us cockroaches.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you, Honorable Marais. Honorable Minister, did you refer to members of the EFF as cockroaches? Order.
I have not called the honorable member or any member here a cockroach. I called Malema a cockroach.
Honorable member, honorable minister.
What about
Our rules do not allow for that. Honorable minister, please stand up.
I withdraw.
Will you withdraw that?
Withdraw.
Thank you. We have a withdrawal. Thank you. We have a withdrawal. Honorable member.
Now, thank you very much, Chair. I think we must teach Gayton rules of the House. We are going to take this matter up to the Ethics Committee.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Please,
Honorable Chair, we know the rules.
I have that, Honorable
I
Sir.
was earlier on Rule 66.
I
want them to know we will also take them to the Ethics Committee.
Thank you, thank you.
President, a bandit. And earlier,
Chair.